next studio guest. And we say welcome back to Daniel O'Sullivan and Brian. You're very welcome, folks.
Good evening, Paul.
Lovely to see you. Things are good. Father and son outfit. Do you perform together?
Not enough. We live in one of those houses where we're ships in the night, Paul, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? And
a busy household.
It's just everybody's going in all directions, you know. And every now and again there's a rare occasion where we might find ourselves in the house and the telly goes off and the guitars would come out or whatever and we'd play together. Right. But it's rare, unfortunately.
Is it the two of you are musical in the house, or is it a musical house?
It's fairly well. There's three of us. Marie, who's sitting on the wings out there, is actually a fine singer who finds it very difficult to sing in public. And
should have brought her on.
So Marie is a fine singer, and she's in the Clare choir as we all are actually.
Yes,
the boys actually were carried up in the basket into the Clare choir.
No choice.
In Clare Chapel, no choice. And when they're in it since. That was it. They're in it since, and they wandered about. And the nappies and the choir as well.
You're still in it yourself?
I'm still in it. I'm still in it. Yeah, every Sunday morning. And so a big shout out to the crew in the Clare choir there. If anybody's,
it's a beautiful wee chapel. Obviously, we pass it all the time, heading up that road. You know.
Yes,
and how many members are there in the choir roughly?
I would say if we're on the full pipe, as you call it, we'd probably knock up. We could get a good 40. Together. We would, I'm talking about people that come up in it as kids and see the Christmas choir or something else, because anybody that ever sang in the choir would make for the choir at that time.
I get that.
And of course the Christmas hymns everybody knows, and there isn't room in the balcony up there, and it's always a powerful choir, Christmas and Easter and stuff when people have returned.
I love choirs. Choirs seem to be had a resurgence again, because there's a few choirs up here and they're absolutely amazing. And what I like, we've had the Fun Valley Men's Choir up here, and we have choirs up with people who have got together maybe after retirement, after something's happened in life, maybe lost their partner or something, and they've decided to move back into the choir. No big pressure on them, but there's a whole lot of messages contained in that, because they get out, they meet people, and singing yourself's very good for your mental well-being and everything, So it's amazing, the choirs, and long may it continue. And as we always say, if there's any choirs out there listening and they fancy coming up some night for a session, come on ahead.
I might use this opportunity, actually. There's a thing happening on the 22nd of September in Clare Chapel called Sing 550, and it's for the 550th anniversary of Donegal town, actually, been in existence. And the Sing 550 is happening on the 22nd of September, and we're at the beginnings of putting things together there. So if anybody, even your whole choir, bring it along, because I just noticed there's a WhatsApp group which I just recently got involved in, and there's a sad lack of men in the situation. So any men that are interested in getting involved in the Sing 550.
How do they get in touch?
I'm sure there's something on Facebook at this stage with Sing 550.
Well, it's not too hard to get to Clare Chapel now.
And that's the one. So it's Sing 550, and there's stuff happening there, and it will be put out on Facebook at the moment, but it's at the early organisation stage at this point. But things will be happening fast.
So enjoyable. So enjoyable.
Now you're talking, everyone in the chapel will be singing, so you're looking at everywhere that a seat can be filled, it'll be all singing. Everyone will be singing.
Some energy there.
There's some energy.
Oh, believe it.
Especially in that natural reverb from a church.
See, this is it. It's special. It is
really
special.
Is.
Brian and Daniel, we're going to go into a piece of music, and then Brian, we're going to reach out to yourself, if you don't mind.
Bother.
And
very good. Very good.
First track you're going to do first.
Very fine songwriter called Guy
Sorry,
Clark.
Brian and Daniel, my apologies. I'm away around there.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You're in the same house.
I'm the other one. The first song, sorry.
The first song is I'll go first, Daniel, if that's okay with you. And just a wonderful songwriter. For those who know of Guy Clark, he's well worth checking out. And beautiful human being, and wonderful songwriter. This song he wrote for his wife, I believe. It's called Magnolia Wind.
Love to hear it.
I'd rather sleep in a box like a bum on the streets than a fine feather bed without your little old cold feet. I'd rather be deaf, dumb and stone blind, than to know that your mornings would never be mine. And I'd rather die young than to live without you. I'd rather go hungry than eat lonesome stew. You know it's once in a lifetime, and it won't come again. It's here and it's gone on a magnolia wind. And I'd rather not walk through the garden again if I can't catch your scent on a magnolia wind. If it ever comes time, that it comes time to go, sis, pack up your fiddle, sis, pack up your bow. If I can't dance with you, then I won't dance at all. I'll just sit this one out with my back to the wall, and I'd rather not hear pretty music again if I can't hear your fiddle on a magnolia wind. And I'd rather not walk through the garden again if I can't catch your scent on a magnolia wind.
To be able to write a song like that, eh? Wow!
Oh, man.
What a gift!
Gorgeous.
What a gift, isn't it?
It's just
Beautiful, beautiful lyrics. Wow!
Indeed.
Well done. He's
Yeah,
delivered that well. Nice harmonies in there.
I'd rather go hungry than eat lonesome stew.
Oh, I know.
Does that not speak
Oh,
volumes?
it says it all. It says it all. Brian, you played with a good old friend of ours, Jody Gallagher.
I did indeed. I spent 12 years with Jody, and
Aye.
we keep running into each other every now and again, yeah.
Jody's from up around your part of the
He is
country.
down the road from me there, down the road, about, I suppose, about a mile and a half, two, and yeah, Jody's some talent in the songwriting.
Unbelievable.
You know what I mean?
Unbelievable.
I'm just so envious of people like that can
I
sit down and
only
scratch
haven't
their
seen him.
head.
I can barely write my name, but
do you know-
sometimes you think to yourself, then oh, maybe I could. No, you can't. But it's a gift, and there's no better man at delivering his gift.
It certainly is, and it's making the time. It's not having the time; it's making the time
We'll have
to
to get him
develop
up.
that gift.
We'll have to bring him up again because he was up with us a couple of times and always generous with his time and great songwriter, amazing. And you were working in Manchester, were you? What happened?
I
in
was indeed.
Manchester?
I was in Manchester. Well, I went working, and I ended up running I worked for about a year until the music got so busy that I ended up. Hang on a second here. What am I killing myself doing? I can make more at the music than I can at the working.
100%.
And so we ended up with a 5-piece band, but we called it a 6-piece band because we ran it as a co-op, and we had a very good sound man. So we put him as a band member, you know what I mean, in every way, you know what I mean. He got the same cut as everybody else.
Aye.
So we always called it a 6-piece band, and there was 6 wages generated, if you know what I mean, within the band, and we travelled the length and breadth of Britain.
It's tough going that, you know, to maintain that, and you bringing in your wages, like.
And for a year, for a good 6 months of that, I was circumnavigating Manchester, dropping people off, and of course, you know, you had to be so careful with the gear, and of course, the drummer lived in the highest flat, and he was the last to drop off. And we had 3 flights of stairs to go up with the drums. You know?
I'd give that boy one of them Cajon things. You'll be dead on.
And that was the story there. So you'd come down, and I would make it to the couch where I never got to bed on a Sunday night, Monday morning, because we always played in London on a Sunday night. So I'd drive to Manchester, round Manchester, drop the boys off. I was doing all the driving, and it was into work to be at the desk for 8:30.
Oh no.
You know, you were late at 8:45, and that went on for 6 months. And no, it was only, I mean, the Monday was the killer. You know, the Monday was the killer. So I said, I've got to have a chat with myself here, and so give up the work and went to play and had a wonderful time. But we moved in the circles of people that Trudy would know well in the trad world there, with the likes of Michael McGoldrick.
Yes.
And Andrew Dinan, who sadly has passed away, and another gentleman called Andy Jones. 2 of the members of that band died, and they were just 49.
My God.
So they were unbelievable. And they were just an incredible talent, but they were taken out so young. Wow. You know, sadly.
Sad is right. Sounding great, Brian and Daniel, top class as usual. That's from Farabogle.
Oh.
Paul Kelly said, "Well done, Brian. You're becoming a Monday night regular."
Gone
were the days where the factory in Castlefin.
Paul, Lord save us! I remember you well, Paul. Thanks a million.
What factory was that?
I worked in Nina Models, so I was between Castlefin and Stranraer for about 12 years.
Quarter?
No, I went in as quality engineering is my game.
That's
what
okay.
I done at college, and so I first of all worked between Limerick and Germany for the same company, so we were flipping between both countries for so I'd done about 4 years there with them, and then made the Manchester move, and then back, and I met my wife Marie. I mentioned her again there, and Marie said, "Listen, Brian, this music's great." She says, "But can you tell me how we're going to get a mortgage? Not that much around the music. Can you prove it? You know, type of thing." And who will hand you the music? You know, who will hand you the mortgage? You know what I mean? On the fact, well, sure, I do 3 gigs a week or 4 gigs a week. You know, it's not going to work that way. You know, so I as I have been doing since I met Marie. When she knocks on my head, I listen. You know, and,
very good.
So
good.
Off I went to Nina Models, back into the quality engineer, and put in a quality system for them in Castlefin, and ended up buying for them.
Right. Very good.
I was doing the buy-in and production planning and stuff then, up until unfortunately it came to closure. You know, because it just was it was impossible to produce garments in Ireland for what people wanted to pay for them. You know, it had to be.
That's unfortunate too.
Isn't it unfortunate?
It is unfortunate.
And what skills have been lost?
Oh,
there were incredible skills under that roof. You know?
Come here. Beg your pardon. Yourself, Daniel. What about the singing with you? How long are you at the singing?
Well, as some people might say, I couldn't really avoid it from a young age. No, I've always, Dad and the brother Luke always kind of nudged me towards the singing and the playing, but I haven't really been out gigging as much as I would like to, and I'm trying to start now.
Good man.
And I've been playing guitar since I could wrap my arms around her.
Well, you see, you're coming from good stead there, you know, which and there's no reason why you can't. But practice will make you perfect, so stick with it. We're going to get another track. I'm going to take an ad break. What are we coming back with?
It's a song called Grandpa, which
who
the Judds came out with that in 1986.
Wow,
I think
that's how long ago it was. Oh.
And a fella American singer, Dave Fenley, came out with a lovely version of it, and I kind of fell in love with it, so decided to learn it.
After this break, don't go away.
Join me, Monty Friel, every Friday night from 8 for Rockin' Hits on Highland Radio in association with Arena 7. Enjoy bowling, laser quest, soft play or a game of pool before dining in our fast food diner or family restaurant. See arena7.ie.
It's time to transform your smile with the help of Blue Poppy Dental, Letterkenny and Donegal Town. Their expert team offer orthodontics, teeth whitening, implants and composite bonding all in-house. Start your journey by calling 074 97 40404 or easily book your appointment online at a time that suits you through their user-friendly patient portal at bluepoppydental.com. Blue Poppy Dental and Orthodontics, Letterkenny and Donegal Town. Proud supporter of the Donegal LGFA football camps.
Ensure the safety of your team with SafeTech. We have part-funded courses in first aid, people moving and handling, confined spaces, food hygiene, quad bikes, fire warden, IPAF MUPS, electrofusion, welding and machinery cards for Ireland and UK sites. Also delivering online courses like utilities, water hygiene and construction supervisors. SafeTech can deliver group training at your business premises. To find out more, contact safetech.ie today.
Every visit to the Virgin Media Playhouse brings amazing offers, like 500 meg superfast reliable broadband for just €35 a month for 12 months, with no activation fee. And that's just for starters. Discover more at virginmedia.ie and switch today. Virgin Media. It's playtime.
T's and C's apply. See virginmedia.ie. Subject to location and availability. New customers only. 12-month contract. 500 meg broadband. €70 thereafter.
Need rapid care for a minor injury or fracture? Why wait when you can be seen today at Kingsbridge Northwest's Minor Injuries and Fracture Clinic? See a GP with A&E experience and avail of further scans or surgery with highly trained nurses, radiologists and orthopaedic surgeons on site. Available Monday through to Saturday for Leia insured and self-paying patients. Visit kingsbridgegpclinic.com today for further information.
Join us at Homeland Letterkenny this Thursday 22nd for an in-store TAMS 3 Information Day from 12 midday until 8 p.m. Meet our experienced team along with our suppliers such as JFC, Condon Engineering, Fleming Machinery and more, who will chat through our products that are acceptable for the TAMS 3 grant. Visit homeland.ie for more information.
You're useless. Worthless. I look after the money because you're a dope. You'd be nothing without me. Nobody cares about you. That's what abusers tell us. It's all lies. You deserve to be safe, and when you ask for help, you will be heard.
If you're living with domestic or sexual violence, support is always here. Visit alwayshere.ie or call an Garda Síochána.
Brought to you by the Government of Ireland.
Pedio thread lifts and skin boosters which rejuvenate the skin by improving facial contours, lifting and tightening the jowls, neck, cheeks and eyebrows are available at Genesis Aesthetics and Skincare Clinic Gildea. To choose the right aesthetic treatment for you, contact Mary Ferry, your aesthetic practitioner. Also offering fat dissolving treatments, dermal fillers and laser treatments for all skin conditions. Hair and makeup packages also available. Genesis Aesthetics and Skincare Clinic Gildea, 07495 325 75.
Yeah, welcome back, Monday Night Sessions, and in studio, our second studio guest this fine Monday night is Daniel and Brian O'Sullivan. And Daniel has already done a brilliant song, beautiful song by Guy Clark.
Guy Clark, yes indeed, Magnolia Wind.
Magnolia Wind. It's a song that I'm going to go back to and my list just to see, you know, I love that, you know, a new song comes into your head. You love that. But the pressure's on, Daniel, now. You come here. You're almost, have you started gigging yet?
No, I actually haven't. Well, I've done bits and pieces, you know, but nothing. I haven't been out gigging properly steady, you know. But I'm hoping to try and get out there now.
Don't worry, it'll work out for you. This next song is originally done by the Judds, and I love this song to bits. It's Grandpa, and whenever you're ready.
Grandpa, tell me about them good old days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy. Grandpa, take me back to yesterday line between right and wrong didn't seem so hazy. Did lovers really fall in love to stay and stand beside each other come what may? Is the promise really something people get, not just something they would say? Did families really bow their heads to pray, and daddies really never go away? And whoa, Grandpa, tell me about them good old days. Grandpa, everything is changing fast. Well, we call it progress, but I just don't know. Grandpa, let's wander back into the past and paint me a picture long ago. Did lovers really fall in love to stay and stand beside each other come what may? Is a promise really something people kept, not just something they would say? Did families really bow their heads to pray, and daddies really never go away? And whoa, Grandpa, tell me about them good old days. And whoa, Grandpa, tell me about them good old days.
Well done, Daniel. Brilliant song, beautiful song, well put across.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much indeed. And what about yourself, Brian? Gigging? Are you out and about much? Or?
I am indeed. The way it works with me is that I might have 3 in the diary, and I can end up doing 4 or 5 for the week, just the way it falls along. I keep it local, Paul. I've done the travelling. I drove Europe, and I had no interest in going any bigger when I come back.
Been there, done that.
It was settle down and be at home for the boys, and you know what I mean. It was be at home. You know, was my thinking.
Get the priorities right, and it's nice to be there, isn't it?
That's
sure sorted. Pauric O'Sullivan says a good job. You're sounding great, lads. And Jason O'Sullivan, well done, guys. And Marie Hannigan O'Sullivan, well done, Brian and Daniel, and keeping a good eye on you from the wings here. Very proud. And well done, Brian and Dan. You sound great as always. Barry and Ellen Jane. Right, so well done. Another final song, and it's yourself, Brian's going to do this one for us, and it's You Got a Friend.
Yes, James Taylor.
Aye.
And
another beautifully written song, isn't it?
These guys, they had a touch with the acoustic guitar in their songwriting that was special. You know.
Do you write yourself, Daniel?
No,
no,
I do not. No, never got into that at all.
Oh, it's early days yet.
Is it all ahead of him?
You could be sparking about someday and a notion will come to you. So, and I hope it's not 240 volts, like, but, but you know,
hopefully not.
Something will come to you, you know. Right, I love this, James Taylor. Whenever you're ready, Brian. Thank you very much.
When you're down in trouble and you need a helping hand, and nothing's going right. Well, close your eyes and think of me. brighten up even your darkest hour. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Yes, I will, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call. I'll be there, yes, I will. You've got a friend. When the sky above you seems so dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, well, keep your head together, call my name out loud, and soon I'll come knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Yes, I will, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call. And I'll be there, yes, I will. Hey, it's good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so low. Well, they'll hurt you, they'll desert you, they'll take your soul if you let them know. But don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Yes, I will, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call. And I'll be there, yes, I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well done.
Very much. And
Seamus O'Sullivan said great stuff from Brian O'Sullivan and Daniel.
accordion player extraordinaire himself.
There you
Seamus.
go.
You know him pretty.
Yeah. Kevin O'Donnell says lovely stuff, lads, just great stuff. And Maria Kelly said well done, Daniel and Brian. And Anthea McNulty says lovely, well done, Brian and Daniel. So congratulations. Well done.
Thanks a million.
And thanks,
everybody.
Thanks, Daniel. It wasn't that bad, was it?
Ah, no, not at all.
Get used to it, let me tell you. And the best of luck to you coming forward. If people want to get in touch with you, how can they get you?
You should get me on Facebook, I suppose, or on nearly all the social medias.
Under your own name.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Well, I don't really have a music page or anything like that, you know, but just.
Well, keep at it and keep pushing. You're young, it'll all fit in and fall into place. Don't worry about it. But take it as an enjoyment more than a chore, and you'll get there.
Sure, it's never a chore.
No, Brian, it's a pleasure as always seeing you, and
thank you very much for having us on, Paul.
You're more than welcome.
And Trudy, thank you as well
from
for
Barnesmore Gap
in the background.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, hard work. Oh God, working hard at that orb. I was on here no time. But anyway, listen, Brian and Daniel, safe journey home, and thank you very much indeed. Thank you.